tubies. So I wanted to do a quick little video on bottling tinctures. I know there's one in my previous videos, but I have a few more suggestions as opposed to the last one where I used cheesecloth wrapped around with a rubber band on the mason jar. And you're probably going to hear my little girl. She's in there playing with her toys, so pardon the cuteness. Anywho, when you go to bottle your tincture, usually 2 weeks at least, up to 6 weeks, if not longer, depending on how strong you would like your tincture. After shaking it every day and giving it lots of love, you're going to need a couple cool little tools. I have found the best way to put it in my tincture bottles is getting like an old coffee pot and making sure, you sterilize it, and that it is clean and everything else. But being able to strain it into the coffee pot because it's got a cool little pour spout. You will need a little funnel if need be, or a big funnel, depending on what container you're putting it in. If you have tincture bottles, it's easy to use a small funnel. If you are simply putting it into another mason jar, make sure that it's clean and sterilized as well, but you can also do that. So that way, after you're strained, you've got nothing but the liquid itself in there, and that you can use. And as long as you store the clear jars in a dark place away from sunlight all the way, you can do good. Or they also sell amber jars and blue color jars in real big amounts. You can get them up to, I believe, 16-ounce bottles, but you can also store them in there, and that way you can use them as need be, especially if it's for personal use. Besides the coffee pot, if you were to get a strainer, these are cool little doodads. They're real small and thin and easy to clean and sterilize, and they keep out anything and everything that you end up trying to do with your herbs. So you'll end up doing your opening it up. This one in particular is echinacea. Pour it in, strain all the stuff out. Now the herbs that you have left over, right here, so you're straining them, you're going to let it sit and drain for a bit. You want to, mush it down, make sure you kind of get all that good stuff in with it. But this is called your mark that's left over. You can toss it when you're done, or if you have a compost pile, which is amazing, you can toss that in there with it. So that does very well. But that's pretty much it. If you were going to make an extract after you have done your tincture process, you will take your filtered product here and you will put it on the stove. You will bring it to a boil and then put it on a simmer. You want it to basically simmer to where it reduces to half the amount, and then you would add vegetable glycerin or plain old glycerin to it. And that way you can shake it up, gets rid of all the alcohol, and is safe for kids, pets, yourself, anybody to take. So you can do that. Now you cannot do that with vinegar-made tinctures, as there's no purpose in it. And vinegar-made tinctures are usually made for cooking anyway, and used for cooking. You really don't take those medicinally. You can if you like the taste of vinegar, apple cider vinegar especially, but white distilled vinegar and red wine vinegar are usually used for cooking, but you can make tinctures out of those. With wine, you can do the same thing if you want to add glycerin to it. Pretty much the alcohol-based ones are the ones that boil off. You always boil halfway down and then add the rest of your menstruum to it. And then that's pretty much it. Once you do that, like I said, you put it in another mason jar and have it ready for you to use or bottle up, or you can get some cool little doodad bottles with some droppers and have it ready to use for yourself or to give to family and friends to use. So I hope this helps, and you guys check out the Green-Eyed Owl. As you see, I make all my tinctures in small doses, and they're very powerful and of high quality herbs, so check it out. And yeah, if you have any questions, email me, message me, but I hope you enjoyed this, and it's a little bit more thorough as my other one, a little bit more advanced as I have changed my practice. Not anything for better, but, or that sounds totally bad. Not anything that was bad before, but I've kind of upgraded and changed my ways to make it a little bit easier. And I like the way that I use things because you don't have to have expensive tools to do your own little herbal remedies. You can use basic things that you have around your house, or you can go pick up at a thrift store, whatever need be. But yeah, I hope this helps out. Love and light, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!